I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. If you're jumping back on here, I apologize for that. My primary phone, which is also my camera, just went dead, and it is right there. And so I have gone to my secondary, which is this one here. So hopefully you guys will jump back on. But anyway, I was just saying that Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died. This makes an interesting, thanks all smiles, thanks everybody. Uh, it's certainly going to be an interesting thing, is it not? Hey Radar. Yeah, sorry about that guys. My primary phone went dead. I shouldn't have even gone live with it, frankly, because it was below 10%, but I literally just scrolled past the news and I had not heard that. I've been driving many miles today, almost 300, to deliver parts. Anyway, so I was just out of the loop with news events, and so I got home, we put the chickens up, took care of a couple of things, and I started scrolling through news feeds, and that was everything I saw. I was like, holy cow. Hey Thomas, glad you're back. Sorry about that, my phone died, the other one. But anyway, so yeah, what do you guys think this means? What do you think it means? How is this going to affect things going forward? Let me ask a question that I don't know the answer to, and there may be a legitimate answer, I don't know. When does Donald Trump get to nominate? Is there a time frame, or can he do that at any time? What's the election drama? No doubt about it, Jimmy. What's going to happen? How's this going to play out? What are you guys' thoughts? I have not had time to even think about it and process it and think of it in terms of how I think things might play out. Because again, one, I don't know the process by which this thing takes place, other than let's see, hold up, a comment here to the video. Let's see, Trump. Yeah, I'm not sure. Whoop, hold up. There we go. Okay, so David, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to drop my phone. It's just everything's wonky. I just, like I say, jumped on them. This is unplanned. So David G says he can nominate him or her today. Okay. So what does that mean? So he makes a nomination. Of course, it has to go through an approval process. Am I right? I'm sorry I don't know my civics as well as I should in this regard. You know, I don't think Ted Cruz would be a bad choice. Barrett either. Okay, so that is the point. Okay, so Peter Dragon says yes, okay, so an approval process. But let me ask you this. How does that work? Let's say, because I know this thing takes months, okay? You know, say he makes a nomination and then they go through all this congressional hearing and everything else. Can this all be done before the election? Can it? I'm asking legitimately because I don't know the answer to that question. Or will it be drug on, do you think? Or just by due process will it be drug on? She'll be back, Wolf says. Senate is who decides, and yes, it can. Okay. Zombie, thanks. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, by the way. Hey, Zombie, by the way, let's do a live stream soon. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. I know you're back in action with a computer, so let's do one soon. We need to do one real soon. Maybe even talking about this and the upcoming election. I'm just very curious about what this is going to look like. Again, I just got home, haven't even been inside yet. You know, like I say, been a bunch of miles on the road today, got home late, put the chickens up, standing out here in front of my truck, flipping through the news before I walked inside, saw this, so I thought I'd come live and get with you guys. So when I go in, I'm going to turn on the news and I'm going to look at, I'm going to look at articles and I'm going to see what they say and I'm going to see if there's any reporting going on. And if you guys know of any, tell me, has Donald Trump talked about any, has he mentioned this yet? Has he mentioned her death yet? Has he, if so, has he talked about possible nominations, etc.? What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think we are going to, they have enough votes to nominate, Zombie Farmer says. What does that mean? What do you, and I apologize, I don't know. What does that mean? They have enough votes to nominate, like if he has a nomination, he can do that and the nomination will be legitimate? therefore will go forward to a congressional hearing. Is that what you're saying? Again, I apologize. I'm just not schooled enough. It means the Senate is the one who controls. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. So it's in the Senate. There you go. Well, yeah, Lindsey Graham is a wussy, David. No doubt about it. Well, let me ask you this. How about this? In the most simplest answers, so I can read as they scroll past. Do you think we have a shot as Republicans or conservatives or do you think we have a shot of getting a conservative judge in there due to this event of Ruth Bader Ginsburg having just passed away? Or do you think we're dead in the water? Let me see some comments. Do we have a shot at getting a conservative judge in there? Definitely, Radar says. Or not? Zombie, yes. Common Sense says, hold up. I say the Senate, go for it. Then the Dems are going to, no doubt the Dems are going to cheat. Common Sense. A really good shot. Yes, yes, yes. If Trump isn't voted, no. I get that, Zombie 5 Dumpster. Why not? Okay, that's good. This is good news then. I mean, sorry for her loss or for her family's loss and all that good stuff, right? I mean, you know, we're humans here and we have compassion. In spite of, in spite of evil, we don't have to love the evil, but we love the person. Am I right? So, oh yeah, the Dems are going to cry. They're going to, I mean, this is, I've seen so many people in the last 6 months. I mean, they've done it for years now, but in the last 6 months for sure, so many people on the left that I know that are, that I see on different social media platforms just ballistic about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Oh, she's a saint, she's a this, and we need more of her, and da-da-da-da. Shouldn't they appoint someone in case he left? Yeah, Jimmy, yes. I mean, I if it can be done, and again, I am largely unaware of how this process works in this type of scenario, given that the election is so close. Zombie Farmer, that woman was evil. I know that you're right, okay? But again, I'm trying to take the high road here. I don't want to just talk trash, Let's go over to Patreon and we can talk trash if you want to. Because Patreon is a platform that won't shut me down for talking, speaking very, right, Mid-Tennessee Prepper, please be respectful, right, and I have opinions, and I don't think, I'm not a fan of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I'm not happy that she's dead. I'm not. I mean, in that it's another human, and again, the loss isn't, she was an old woman. I mean, we all die. None of us are promised the next day, right? None of us are going to get out of this alive, so there's that. Let's put that aside, okay? She's dead. Here's where we are. We have something to do now. We have to, I know, Zombie. I know, dude. I'm riffing right now, okay? So I know what you're saying, dude. Let's see. She was voted for some terrible things, no doubt about it. Right before she went. Yeah, it's almost like it was predestined. Am I right? But here we are. I just want to jump in here and say that, hey, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she has died. We have an opportunity, it looks like, to nominate somebody. Who do you guys think, let me ask you this question, who do you guys think would be the best possible nomination that is not only qualified, but is that has the ability, that are, I don't know, meets whatever requirements and can be nominated effectively and has a chance to do it? Ted Cruz, Frank says. And I've heard that before. And I'll be real honest with you, Sidney Powell. Doug Morton, you. Okay, hey, let's Trey Gowdy. I like Trey Gowdy. None in Washington, D.C., Zombie says. I cannot disagree. I do like Trey Gowdy. And I'll tell you this, Judge Janine Pirro, yeah. Tony Lawrence says. Peter Dragons, you too. Okay, so we got you and say Trey won't do it, Lynn says. All right. You know what's funny about Ted Cruz, in my opinion, is I couldn't stand the guy in the election, but he grew a little beard, a little short beard, and he started talking truth to some degree. Okay, he started being more. It was like he took his filter off. you know, to some degree. And I appreciate what he has said over the last year, you know, on camera about various topics, and the way he has approached some things. So he looks better now than he did as a presidential candidate against Donald Trump back in 2016. So, you know, exactly, now hundreds of thousands of babies won't be murdered and butchered. So perfect, and we're glad about that. Well, they still will be, but at least, okay, Ted Cruz is a turncoat, voted to remove Nathan Bedford Forrest out of Tennessee. Okay, a zombie, and again, there you go. I don't know everything about it. I'm just saying, just from a optics standpoint, and that's all I was really making the point about it. I'm not saying I get behind the guy necessarily. I don't know enough at this point, but from an optics standpoint, he definitely looks better than he did as a presidential candidate or nominee potential. And anyway, so look, I don't want to keep you guys. I literally just scrolled, saw the news. I figured I'd jump in live to address it and talk about it for a second. I think I'm going to do a video on this. I know that me and Mr. C are planning on doing another conversation. We may actually start a series that we do every maybe couple of weeks or so, 30 minutes maybe, just like what we did. And got maybe a funny name for it. We'll get into all that later. But we were going to talk about the 1619 project. We were going to talk about all that whole agenda and everything. And sorry, being distracted here. Little RWP's out here. So, but anyway, we're going to talk about some different things, but we may obviously talk about this too. I'm going to talk about it, if nothing else, on a video here very soon, hopefully this weekend. Let me do a little bit of digging, a little reading. Let me find out a little bit more about what's going on and what it means for us. And let's talk about it. And so look forward to that, hopefully this weekend, next 2 or 3 days. Anyway, thank you guys who have jumped on here. Looks like 66 of you so far have jumped on here. Hit the thumbs up before you go, and if you don't mind. And Amber says, not even in the grave yet. Really, folks, come on. We don't have time to wait for somebody to get in the grave when something like this happens. We've got our country at stake, our children's future at stake. You know, this is how it goes. Patriot man, I like that. So with that being said, good night. I will see y'all soon. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Real World Prepper. Catch you next time.